Yosue Gomez is unbelievable human being, probably one of the most outstanding people I've ever met. Football became an outlet for him early because that's how he first met people from PCTI, and I think what happened is he developed bonds with guys that he's carried for the last 4 years. And he attracts people to him because of his positive demeanor, how he handles situations, doesn't get angry or cut people off. He always is looking for the better in others. And you would never know, just by talking to him early on, you would never know what he was going through at home and the things he had to overcome.
All my life, I've had to deal with my family, dealing with drug abuse. And it was always a constant problem, but when it came to my sophomore year, towards the end of it, is when I was placed into a foster home because, it was just getting too much. But I was put in that foster home for 45 days, and the only thing I had going for me was really football. It was about to become the summer. There was 3 weeks left of school, and I was struggling a little bit to keep my weight. I was struggling a little bit to have clean clothes and, still have the motivation to go to school. But this is a time where I just needed to have football because I have no other place to go. I was in a different town, people I completely didn't know. And this was just such an uncomfortable time for me, and football provided an outlet where I could just express myself and feel normal throughout all that time. And even though there was so many things going on, even though I wasn't able to have, clean clothes at all times or, help maintain my nutrition, football was the one place where I could just go and have basically a family.
His actions definitely speak volumes. He always, after every tackle, every time I'm on the ground, one of the first people there to pick me up, he's right there to pick me up off the ground. And I always get to see him making a block for somebody or putting all his effort to protect their quarterback or even me when I have to run the ball. He's not the loudest person in the room, but he's definitely one of the most impactful.
To be a 3-sport athlete, he's football, wrestling, track, to be in leadership positions in all, to be in leadership position in the classroom, to be a 3.7 student, tells you the dedication he has. He's always striving the best he can with what he has. It's unbelievable. He doesn't look for excuses. Just tries to dominate everything he's involved in.
Yosue's been always that guy you can always look up to and ask him questions about anything. He won't really judge you ever. You can really be honest with him.
In football, he was an amazing teammate. I had never played football before in my life. He taught me how to lift weights. He taught me good form tackling.
As you all know, the pandemic has made a lot of things tougher this year, and football was no different. It was something where we didn't know if we were gonna have a season, if we weren't. Things were changing almost every day, and I feel like that discouraged a lot of people. It definitely took away some time that we needed in the summer to get going and train up some of the younger guys. But when we finally got together, it was just an amazing time where I got to meet some of the younger guys I didn't get to work with the year before. And I love it when I get to teach somebody some of my tricks or coach them up a bit, and then seeing it click. Having a heart of a giant means to me is not only keeping yourself in line and not only keeping yourself going forward and always striving for the best, but also making others want to do the same, and always making others look for the best in themselves and seeing how they can progress and achieve what their goals are. My name is Yosue Gomez, and this is why I have the heart of a giant.